morning. I'm Amanda Callahan. Here's your latest news update from Western Mass News. The search is on for two suspects following an armed robbery in East Longmeadow last night. According to police, a resident who lives on Melville Ave got home from work and was approached by two males with a taser. That's when a struggle ensued and some items were stolen. Officials say the public safety is not at risk. 7 Springfield residents are without a place to stay before the holidays after a major house fire on Acushnet Avenue yesterday afternoon. According to officials, one tenant and one firefighter were taken to the hospital but are expected to be okay. One cat and 2 dogs were rescued from the fire. The Red Cross is now assisting the 7 people that were displaced. Boston Celtics fans who attended last night's home game against the Miami Heat also got to see the Prince and Princess of Wales take in all that action at the TD Garden. Prince William and Kate Middleton sat courtside for the game alongside former professional basketball player and Massachusetts Governor-elect Maura Healey, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, and others. In the end, the Celtics were able to secure a 134-121 victory over Miami.
All right, good morning, everybody. Today is the first alert weather day. After a rainy, windy day yesterday, the wind is going to ramp back up today. So it's low impact, but nevertheless, with winds blowing about 15 to 25 miles per hour, but it's the gusts that could be up to as strong as 40, 45 miles per hour. There could be some spotty damage and some more isolated power outages throughout the day today, especially late morning into the middle part of the afternoon. Then after that, the wind will have a tendency to ease. So there's a wind advisory remains in effect for all of Western Mass until 5 o'clock this afternoon or 5 o'clock this evening. In terms of the weather today, the sunshine is going to be with us throughout the day today. We are drying out, but we are chilly. Highs only near 40 with a blend of sunshine and clouds. The wind will make it feel like it's closer to 30. So certainly going to be a windy, chilly day today. Certainly bundle up. And again, those winds could gust up over 40, 45 miles per hour. As we head into the evening, the wind will diminish. And with a clear sky tonight and diminishing breeze, temperatures are going to make their way down to around 20 tomorrow. A nice afternoon tomorrow, much less wind, rain, and some wind on Saturday. Temperatures in the 50s. Have a great day, everybody.
Stay with Western Mass News on air, online, and on our app throughout the day for breaking news, weather, and exclusive content.